All right, so this next lesson is on parallel lines and transversals. So, but before we do that, let's go ahead and review these two topics that are going to be important for future. So go ahead and try these two, pause the video and try them, and then we'll go back over them. Okay, so for the first one, we know M is the midpoint because of these two congruent symbols. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2x plus 3, and I'm going to set it equal to 4x minus 7. Then I'm going to solve from there. So subtract the 2x, add the 7. This is 2x is equal to 10, x is equal to 5, right? But it asks for the length of ST, so I have to plug that 5 back in. So we have to plug in 2 times 5 plus 3, so that's 10 plus 3. So this whole thing is 13. If this is 13, this has got to be 13, so ST is equal to 26. You'll probably remember that one from the test. All right, but looking at this next one, the whole length of here is, or the whole angle right here is 180 because it's a straight line. So we can find B by doing 180 minus 134. So 180 minus 134 is 46. So B is equal to 46 degrees. All right, so here are parallel lines and transversals. So what would you call two lines that do not intersect? That is parallel. So the definition of parallel is it's two lines that go on and on forever without ever touching each other. And we indicate that by using arrows on each of those lines, okay? Then, so a solid arrow on the two lines shows that they're parallel. This symbol right here, is also used to indicate parallel lines. So I can say AB is parallel to CD. Now this little thing right here is called a transversal. Okay, so it is a line. Let me actually. Okay, sorry. My battery was running low. So, okay, parallel lines and transversals. So basically, to put a slash through the parallel symbol like this to indicate that these lines are not parallel. So for example, AB is not parallel to CD, right here. Okay, and then over here to a transversal is a line, ray, or segment that intersects two or more coplanar lines, rays, or segments. So a transversal here would be this line going through these two parallel lines, even non-parallel lines. Okay, it's just one line going through a set of lines. Over here, same thing, a transversal is a line which intersects two or more lines in a plane. The intersected lines do not have to be parallel. So any kind of line that goes through more than one line, that's called a transversal. Okay, so there are interior angles that are inside the two lines, okay? Then there are exterior angles that lie outside. So it's just like what it sounds. Inside the two set of lines are interior, outside the two lines are exterior. Okay, so here are all of our special relationships. So let's first talk about the interior angles. All right, let's say we're given two lines and we have a transversal cut through it. 3 and 6 are alternate interior angles. So see how they're alternate? On the alternate sides of the transversal, these are called alternate interior because they're on the inside. So are 4 and 5. These are also alternate interior. Okay. Now 3 and 5 are same side interior, and then same thing with 4 and 6. These are same side interior. Let's go to exterior. Again, exterior, we're talking about the outside of our two lines. 1 and 8 are alternate exterior angles. 2 and 7 are alternate exterior angles. Now you can guess 1 and 7 are same side exterior, and then 2 and 8 are same side exterior. Okay, so why is this even important? Okay, looking at over here, this is why it's important. Now you must have lines that are parallel. So we have these two arrows that indicate that. But this is really awesome because alternate interior angles, so for example, remember 3 and 6 are always congruent. And 4 and 5, these are always congruent. Okay, same thing. Alternate exterior angles are always congruent. Okay, so think alternate, you think congruent. Alternate, congruent, alternate, congruent, alternate, congruent. Okay, same side, you're going to think supplementary. Same side, supplementary. So 1 and 7 are exterior same side angles. 2 and 8 are same side exterior. 4 and 6, 3 and 5. 3 and 5 are supplementary. 1 and 7 are supplementary. 2 and 8 are supplementary. 4 and 6 are supplementary. Okay, it means that they add up to 180. Now, if the lines are not parallel, these angles relationships do not exist. Okay, so that's very important that you have to have 2 parallel lines for this to even work. All right, but if it does, that's awesome. All right, over here to corresponding. So corresponding angles are kind of cool. Let's just picture corresponding angles are 2 angles that occupy the corresponding position. So basically, okay, 1 is in this upper left-hand corner. Okay, same thing here. This 5 is in this upper left-hand corner for this one. Okay, they're in the exact same location near 2 different groups of 4. Same thing, 2 and 6 are in the same location, 4 and 8 are in the same location, 3 and 7 are in the same location. So all of these in the same location, if you kind of just broke these up, okay, are consecutive angles or corresponding angles. And these are always congruent. So corresponding, congruent, alternate, congruent, okay? So when 2 parallel lines are cut by transversal, pairs of corresponding angles are formed. So same thing, GPB is congruent to PQE. So see how these 2 angles, and it's color coordinated on my notes, but see these 2 angles, these are called corresponding or consecutive angles. Same thing here, GPA and QPD, these are corresponding. P and Q, or not P and Q, AP, Q, and DQF, these are corresponding. Okay, and then the last set over here are this BP, Q, and the EQF. Okay, so the 4 pairs of corresponding angles are formed, and all these are congruent. Okay, so same side exterior angles, interior and exterior. So let's say again, right, 2 angles that lie parallel on the same line, on the same side of transversal. So 3 and 5 added together gives me 180. 4 and 6 added together gives me 180. Same thing with same side exterior. 1 plus 7 is 180. 2 plus 8 is 180. All right, we're gonna keep going. Again, the interior angles are equal to 180. So the angles that lie in the area between the 2 parallel lines are cut by the transversal are called interior angles. So again, this just kind of repeats itself. So BP, where's B? Where's P? Oh, I think there's P right here. Okay, sorry. BPQ and EQP, both of these are same side interiors. So since they're same side, they're going to add up to 180. Same thing here, 60 plus 20, 180. All right, so alternate is a different story. Okay, alternate, you're going to think congruent. Okay, so 3 and 6 are congruent, 4 and 5 are congruent, 1 and 8 are congruent, 2 and 7 are congruent. All right, and then same thing, alternate interior, they are congruent. All right, so let's practice. There's a lot of repetitive stuff in this lesson, I forgot about that. Let's just say the measure of angle 1, and you're gonna really see how cool this is here in a second. Okay, so measure angle 1 is 120. Find all remaining measurements. So that means you only need 1, and you can find the rest. Okay, so we know 4 is always 120. And I know that because they're vertical angles, so that's something we learned in the past. All right, but how do I find this one? All right, this is a straight line. So 4 and 2 make up 180, so this has got to be 60. And then this is, again, vertical angle, so 60. So let's go ahead and do our same side. So if this is 60, our alternate. So this is 60, this has got to be 60. If this one's 120, this one's got to be 120. All right, and let's go ahead and use our same side. We use alternate here. Let's use our same side angles to find 7. So 120 plus 7 should give you 180 because same side is supplementary. So 180 minus 120 is 60. Okay, and then same thing here, 60 plus what? Should be 120. So pretty awesome, right? So cool. That's what I love about angles like this. Here's another practice problem. Find all missing angle measurements. This one's a little trickier, but y'all can do it. So go ahead and pause the video, try this one, we'll go over it. Okay, so this is 120, this is gonna be 120, this has gotta be 60, 60. Now, our transversal looks like this, okay? So let's just ignore this line for right now, okay? And we're gonna look at this. So if we know this is 60, this side's gotta be 60, okay? And then we know, okay, this is a whole straight line, okay? So this is 40, this is 60, that's 100. 100 minus 80 is, or 180 is 80. Okay, now you're in business, so you got all you need. So this is gonna be 80, 40, 60. Now we're gonna try to do this side. So if I know this is, where are parallel lines? Parallel lines are here. So if this is 80, this has also got to be 80. Okay, and then this is 80. This one's got to be 100. This is 100, and then 80. Okay, so we found all our angle measurements. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I love special angles. I think they're pretty awesome. If you have any questions, again, email me. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye.